Enzo Fernandez.
That's the only reason why.
Hello and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Prem de la Creme podcast. And I'll be honest, today is a sad fucking day, guys, because we have just witnessed another robbery at the hands of FIFA. We had one last night when Balogun played against Belgium. We had one today because how that second goal was disallowed is beyond belief for Egypt. But we're going to talk about all that and more today. I'm here joined by Nawaz, my favorite friend, Mark, my favorite friend, Ozzy. Well, we're just sad. Last 24 hours have been a difficult time. But the man that you want to hear from is an Egyptian in Egypt right now, a big creator, one of the best in the world, a beautiful singer, right? As the song goes, Citizen Mo. So we're going to bring him in and he's going to give the first take on the Egypt versus Argentina game from an Egyptian's perspective. So let's welcome in
Citizen Mo!
Yo, what's up, everyone?
How's it going, man?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Now, I'm just gonna hop on a little bit, just for a little bit, because I have to leave. But I have to get my opinion on this because honestly, I've never seen I've always supported.
Mac, mute by the way. We can hear all your background noise.
Oh, I did TikTok.
I've always supported Argentina, man. I've always supported Messi. I've always been with these Argentinians throughout. I've always said they haven't robbed anyone. I've always said things don't go their way. But honestly, man, I've never in my life felt what everyone else has been feeling like tonight. Because honestly, it's just fucking disgusting, man. I swear to God. There's nothing else to describe this other than it's just been absolutely disgusting. The way they checked our goal, the VAR, the way they didn't even check that Messi penalty. They didn't even go to VAR. They just gave him the penalty. The way every single foul goes their way. The way when they scored that third goal, how many fouls? The way he kicked Salah. The way literally he brought one of our players down in the penalty box. Honestly, man, it's just so fucking corrupt. We've seen it with the US now. We're seeing it with Argentina, with the fucking golden boy or Lionel Messi. Honestly, it's just a disgrace. I've supported Messi my whole life since I was a little kid, but from today, man, I'm hate watching Argentina every single game of the way. And these fuckers right after the game throwing beer at our fans, honestly, I'm not gonna say much because if I speak, I'm in trouble. But they're very something coded, basically. That's all I'm gonna say, and it's honestly just disgusting. They're disgusting people. You've seen it from their fans. You've now seen it from the referees, how they're getting favored. I'm just appalled by the game. That being said, our players, man, I'm so proud of them and everything. We scored 2 goals. We scored a third. That, in my opinion, maybe shouldn't have been disallowed. But I'm just biased. But our players, man, we could have held that one out. We could have got maintained the lead, man. It's 2-0 in the 80th minute. What are we doing? As much as, okay, I can say it's rigged, I can say whatever, I can be a sore loser, and I have every right to be a sore loser right now. But honestly, man, what are we doing in the 80th minute conceding 3 goals after that? We've been saying it about the African teams that they can't be consistent, that they keep throwing the games in the final minutes because of the fitness. That wasn't about fitness, that was just pure complacency. And we're talking about 3 goals that could have easily been avoided, especially that third one. But it is what it is at the end of the day, man. We weren't meant to go that far. Going into the tournament, we were hoping for a draw against Belgium, not to push Argentina to the final seconds of a game in the round of 16. So I'm happy with what we got. I'm proud of everyone. That's all I'm going to say. I'm proud of the team. I'm super appalled by FIFA, by Argentina, by their fans. I'm not going to say by their players. They just played the game. But honestly, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Let's just move past the game. Accept it, exactly. Just accept it. It's just a game, and it is what it is. But let me tell you guys, I'm hate watching the fuck out of Argentina from now on till the rest of my life because these guys are the golden kids of FIFA, man. They're spoiled kids that just have everything go their way. I see what everyone was saying in 2022 now. I see it. I was blinded by the support for Messi, but I see it now. These guys are just favored by every single referee they come up like that they're winning a game. It's actually absurd. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. The more I speak, the more I'm going to sound like a sore loser, but it's obviously an emotional night. Congratulations to any Argentinians. Congratulations to any Messi fans. But game's the game. Game's the game.
Bro, you have every right to be sad, mate.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more with everything that you said. The refereeing was absolutely shocking tonight, bro. And I didn't know about the beer throwing on the Egyptian fans, bro. But bro, they're the scum of the earth. And England, if not Colombia, England will sort them out. I promise you that, bro. I promise you that. Jude and the boys, we will sort them out.
I'm supporting Mbappe. I'm supporting anyone I hate, man. As long as these fuckers don't win that tournament, as long as it's not handed to them, I'm happy, man. I don't care who beats them. I'm with everyone they face until the final, and I hope they don't even make it past. If they even make it past Colombia, it is what it is. Whoever keeps saying I'm crying, go fuck yourself. I'm sorry, man.
But Mo, there's something that you should be proud of the boys, like you said, right? There's a good generation of players here that can even do something in the next AFCON. Some of them are still quite young, like your boy Hassan. Also, in my opinion, had like probably the man of the match performance for you all. They had all gone on to go and win. But yeah, I think there's still a lot of good signs that came out of the game. Like for the future. Egyptian football has come a long way back again to where it used to be.
I do feel like once Mo Salah retires, we're kind of gonna hit a dip in our form. I hope not. But the second thing I want to say is Haitham Hassan, man. If you guys saw that guy, the guy that did the whole dribble and everything, I told you guys about him last time. This guy is absolutely unreal. It's his first time playing for the national team this tournament, and he's absolutely unreal. I hope this guy goes far. I hope he gets a contract at a big team because he has so much potential, man. Literally, Lamine Yamal coded. And you can't even compare him to anyone else. He's literally Lamine Yamal coded right now. And yeah, and honestly, get Marmoush out of my fucking club, man. Honestly, inexcusable. Just get him out of my club. This guy shouldn't be getting paid 300k a week to do that shit. To literally stopping it. It was 3-on-2, and Marmoush takes the ball from Salah. Well, what the hell are you doing? What are you even doing? Get out of my national team. Get out of my club. Literally inexcusable. Like there's nothing more you can say. Ever since he's come City, he's been absolutely dogged. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just gonna stop ranting now because a game's a game. We're out now. But yeah, it is what it is. And my boys are hitting the outside my car, so that's nice.
Fuck.
I'm gonna have to.
That's tough, bro. That's so tough. If my boys are hitting the L, I'll be honest, bro. I'll go out and slap them. And that'll be like the best thing I'd do, bro.
They're doing it for the months. They're heartbroken as well. But it is what it is.
Thanks so much,
man. You guys, I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to give my opinion so you guys have it, and everyone else can hear what I have to say. But yeah.
Yeah, if you ever need to vent again, man, so friends are for.
Yeah, bro. But if you get back in home in time, bro, feel free to jump on.
For sure.
Yeah, but drive safe, bro. Drive safe. Head in the game, yeah, on the road.
And everything, man. Literally, my voice is gone, but it is. I'll speak to you guys later, yeah?
Yeah, safe, bro.
Enjoy the stream, everyone who's watching.
Right. See you.
Safe, bro.
Yeah. You feel for the guy. Listening to all of that.
I feel
feel
him,
for
bro.
him.
I feel him, bro. I feel all his pain.
By the way, guys, can I rise this guy? Yeah, he came on, Mac. I don't even remember, we did a hot take show.
I remember.
And he did a really good hot take. Oh, am I cool with that? Just before we get everything started.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Hello, 99. How you doing, bro?
How you doing, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Oh,
bit bad, bro. What do you want to say? Generally, my head is hot, man. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. I'm so mad. My head is in a different stratosphere right now. This World Cup is rigged. I don't care what anybody says. Wallahi, this World Cup is rigged. Wallah, this World Cup is rigged. I don't care what anybody says, bro. Because from what I've just watched, first of all, I'm not even Egyptian, but Omar Mamouche, take that guy out there. Take that guy out there. Take him out.
Take away his nationality, man.
Huh?
Take away his nationality.
Bro,
You can go play for Canada.
Take away his nationality. I don't care what anybody says. Oh my God. No. Please, I have to leave. I'm gonna crash out, but I have to leave. I have to leave.
Nah, go for it. It's a safe space, man.
Go for it, bro. Go for it. I will crash. Oh man, this is death. Oh.
We're all feeling it, bro. 99, we're all feeling it. Don't worry, man. Don't worry. And inshallah, they can't play like that and get away with it.
No, I'm not. Oh, my head is hot, man. My head is so hot right now because this little short 5'6" midget has the favor of the World Cup. How? Oh no! Oh my God! If I don't laugh, I'll cry. If I didn't rock, I'll cry. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Bro, the corner flag knows Mohamed Salah, bro. I'm a Liverpool fan. This hurt me to a level I can't even imagine. I swear.
I thought I like moved on, right? But the way I was celebrating those goals, bro, like I know I'm still a big Salah fan, boy. Like I don't think we'll ever not like him, or ever not like treat him like a Liverpool player. Oof.
I'm sorry, 99. We just got a flag for like a violation thing, so I had to remove you. But I feel your pain, man. Genuinely.
99, come say hi, though. Come say
I
hi.
feel your pain.
Yeah. That was a bit harsh. That was a bit harsh.
Yeah,
Crazy.
but let's start with that. Let's
let's
get the
start
panel's
off.
opinion on that. Yeah, let's start.
Yeah,
Obviously, we
go
start with
Uzi first.
previews
Uzi, say
and
what-
whatever. Let's get started with the review. Ronaldo, CR7, CR Rosie, bro. Egypt, Egypt, Argentina, go off, King.
Bro, now everybody sees. Everybody can open their eyes. You don't even need magnifying glass, bro, to see that this was a robbery. You don't need to see that whatever happened in 2022 was all favoritism from FIFA. Everybody witnessed it with their own eyes. They just called us Ronaldo fanboys for crying for Messi winning the World Cup. Now you'll see it with your own eyes. I've been saying this for the last 4 years, bro, that Infantino in Messi's pocket, in Argentina's pocket, bro. For the last 4 years, I've been saying that every single time. I just got called a delusional Ronaldo fanboy. Bro, how is McAllister pulling the brother's shirt like this? He's literally pulling him down like this here. Doesn't get checked. Salah gets stripped up. You literally see the brother tangles his left leg. He can't check back to get the ball with his trailing leg. And then they go on the other end. Enzo Fernandez scores the winner. Absolutely heartbreaking, bro. Like, I'm not even Egyptian, but like, damn.
Today we are Egyptian. It
we're
was
all Egyptian.
honestly, that was tough, man. Let me hand it over to Nawaz. Obviously, Salah's your boy, and that's probably Salah's last kick of a ball inside of a World Cup. He was this close from a World Cup semi-final against England. That close he was, right? Go off, bro. What do you think of the game?
Oh, sorry, was that aimed to me? Because I was just busy crying again. Oh, sure. Okay. Sorry.
I understand, bro.
I was busy looking at all of the said Egyptian comments in my latest video here. So I like literally my heart is like getting pulled here. But yeah, it was a tough game, man. It was a game that obviously had a lot of hype like leading into it because of the whole Messi versus Salah. But those goals, bro. Now the second goal for Egypt, right? They got ruled out. It was because a player stood on Lisandro Martinez's toes on the Egyptian side of the field on the corner flag. That Hassan guy still needed to do the run of the tournament, literally carry the ball, put an Argentinian player, I can't remember where exactly, put him on his ass, gave it to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah with a Travella ball, inch perfect pass, right? All the Egyptian player had to do was just touch it, like just take a shot, and it was a goal. It was a goal. They had such a beautiful moment, such a beautiful goal, and they get ruled out for such a small bit of contact. Okay, is that the standard? At least we know now. Egypt go on to score a second goal eventually. Argentina go on to score 2 goals. But then Argentina scored their third goal right after they did something similar, where Mohamed Salah was in the box, and then an Argentinian player kicked Mohamed Salah's toes. So what is the standard now? Because you've shown us what the standard is. Be consistent then. Because I don't agree that Mohamed Salah should have gotten a pen, but then I'm going to keep consistent. And I also don't agree that the second goal for Egypt was should have been disallowed. So I'm going to keep my consistency. FIFA clearly don't want to keep their consistency because they want to go and favor a certain, Argentinian guy from Rosario. But yeah, that's my 2 cents really. Egypt deserved the win, but a bit of themselves to blame as well because of the loss of mentality. Because even that third goal, Enzo Fernandez, what a header, amazing header. But the ball that came in, the number 5 for Egypt, you need to be closing that man down. Then the Egyptian defender that was marking Enzo Fernandez, bro, it's a 1v1. You're supposed to keep your eyes on the man. There's literally no other pressure. The ball comes in from so far. How are you allowing Enzo Fernandez to get the head off? Terrible.
Yeah. I know, Mac, obviously you were a little bit busy during this game, man, so you didn't get to watch all of it. But what were your instant reaction to the game?
From what I've seen, I've obviously seen the goals back and everything. I watched that first half and everything, how it carried out. I think I'm with Nawaz in both aspects. Like, Egypt were robbed, but also on the other hand, is how you react to it mentally. I know it can be a dagger with all those decisions going against you, but it's how you react to it. And it looked like the Egyptians were stung. Like, it hit them bad in the way, in terms of conceding those goals. I know I watched it on highlights, but like, it was poor defending from the Egyptians. At the end of the day, if you don't have those basics in check, you're still gonna pay for it. And I'm not disputing that they were robbed, okay? I'm just talking from a proper defensive point of view. If you don't do your job, you're gonna concede, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna make it worse for you. So from that point of view, I'm just saying they should have defended better, but it's gutting. As an African, we wanted the Africans to go through. They fully deserve to go through, and it's going to be a dagger that the Egyptians would have to deal with. And on the Mamouche thing, I have been saying Mamouche hasn't been up to standard. We've seen this in previous games when it's been 1-1 even with the keeper, but he's failing to deliver. So hopefully now, as a country, they can take this as a lesson. I know, again, I'm going to reiterate that they were robbed, but they can learn from it. But at the same time, they can be proud of themselves. Reaching a round of 16 is a massive achievement. So I would say well done to Egypt, but don't be too sad about it.
Was it Marmouche on that last counter attack when it was I think it was a 3v1 and he shut the bed with that pass, bro? I don't understand. Like Mo is saying, his brothers get paid 300k a week. All you have to do is make a simple pass to your teammate, and there's a chance there. It could be 3-3. We won't be here. We'll be watching extra time right now. Bro, you play for Manchester City. You play the biggest league in the world, and you're telling me this is the type of professional player you are. Is mad. It's actually mad.
Yeah.
Let's talk
and
bro, even if you don't make the pass, bro, you could literally see that the brothers covering the space to intercept it. Take the pass and you can cut this way. There's so much space for you to run into. I don't know, brothers. I had a rush of blood and he shat the bed.
I don't want to defend him.
I just want to raise 2 comments quickly. I just saw the comments on YouTube to get it in. So end of the day, it was rigged from Imdad Ghulam. We got Egypt just didn't have the correct mentality, so they bottled it. Yeah, lots of people would probably agree with that. And then we also had one other one. But oh shit, the last sentence was a bit sus, so let me rather not put that one up. But he essentially said that the second goal was for Egypt was a soft foul and the other side of the pitch. So why they had the nerve to ignore the same challenge when it happened to Mohamed Salah. But in the last part of the comment, I can't raise it. But yeah.
Yeah.
This talk is making me really, I'll be honest, it's making me really, really depressed, man. Honestly, because the more you think about it, the more you just think like, what a moment Egypt were about to have. They should have been 3-0 up, not 2-0. Should have been 3-0. I know Nawaz obviously mentioned the Hassan dude. My opinion, in my opinion, Lissandro Martinez was fouled, right? I believe it was a foul. It was a stamp on the foot. It was a tug of the shirt, and it was outside of the box, right? I think it was. How far back do you want to go? Do you want to go from when they went to bed last night? Do you want to go from when they got off the plane to America? Do you want to go when they decided that the World Cup was a thing in the 1930s? How far back are we going to go to say this is a foul? When they went through the VAR, they literally zoomed out the whole pitch. If you need to zoom out the whole pitch, I'm sorry, bro. Unless it's a long ball up that goes up straight away, I'm sorry. If you have to zoom out the pitch for VAR saying, is this interfering with the goal? It's not a foul that interferes with the goal actually being played. As you said, Hassan made the most unbelievable run, right? Passes to Salah. Salah turns on his Liverpool boots and plays that ball, and it's a lovely goal. It's 2-0, right? And then they score again. That should have been 3-0, right? How they are going all the way back. This is not football anymore. This is not football anymore. This is rigged. This is a robbery, right? While having said that, Egypt played 6 at the back, right? Defended so deep. They defended with two out wide and 4 centre backs in the middle that went in like a bowl, right? So you have the tip of the ball, right, which is higher, and you have the sag of the ball that goes all the way deep, right? Which means for the second goal, right, when the ball goes beyond the last line of defense and it comes back, Messi has a free shot, it goes in the net, right? Egypt's defending and their mentality was the reason why they lost this game, right? After that goal. But I'm sorry, it should not have been got to that point because it should have been 3-0. Having said that, Argentina, when it went 2-0 down, switched on. And I believe if it was 3-0, it would have finished 3-3, right? I do believe that. They were so on top of them, and Egypt weren't defending properly. It was only a matter of time, right? The goal, Marmoush, what are you doing, right? But Nico Gonzalez, Lautaro Martinez, and Enzo Fernandez. I'm a Chelsea fan. I have Enzo on my top. Enzo Fernandez, that header, I'm sorry, that's going to go down in the annals of history for Argentina because what a bullet header it was. They could have let that go into extra time. They were slowing down a little bit because they've won 10 out of 12 extra time games in World Cup history. They could have just let it go. They literally just could have let it go to extra time. But Enzo Fernandez to do that, I'm sorry, guys. This guy is the most underrated midfielder in the world. When I tell you he is the engine of every team that he plays for, a team wins because of him, but a team also loses because of him, right? This guy is one of the best players in the world, right? Just that's absolute, for me, it's an absolute fact, right? He ran the first game against Algeria, and when he's needed most, he gets that bullet header, right? 3 years ago, he was just a playmaker, deep line playmaker. Now he's a box crasher that can do that, right? Argentina, on the grand scheme of things, I think deserve to win, right? Because Egypt defended poorly. That's why. If Egypt kind of held out a bit longer and defended a little bit better, I would have said, yeah, Egypt deserved to win. Did they get rigged? Did they get robbed? Yes. It should have been 3-0. Was Salah's a foul? No. I don't think Salah was a foul. Was it a pull from McAllister on Zico? Yes, I think it was. Does that make it a penalty? No, I don't think it was, right? On the grand scheme of things, I think Argentina would have won it. I needed Egypt to be defensively more solid for anything to come out of that game. But because they weren't defensively solid, that's what happened. So, unfortunately, I think the better team went through and the team that deserved to go through went through. As a Muslim, I am so sad. I am so sad that Egypt have gone out. But the defense was the reason why they went out. And that's basically what I have to say on that. So I know I went on a bit of a spiel there, but I hope people understand.
Listen, I didn't actually see what happened with the disallowed goal, but from what Hamza has like painted the picture out to be, I think in terms of footballing, like what we've seen in terms of how they actually dissect these goals and challenges, that's supposed to be a goal. because there's different phases of play. You can't tell me it goes all the way back to that side. That's one phase. I'm sure before they even got the ball all the way to Salah, that was another phase. And then the Salah one on top of it will be another phase on it. And then him scoring will be another phase. So for it to go past so many phases and then to actually go and score and then ruled out, that's harsh on the Egyptians. But
It's
I will
not
have to
harsh,
go look
bro.
back at that.
It's not harsh, bro. It's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
It's wrong. As soon as you have to do, bro, I know you didn't watch in real time. As soon as they had to do the view where you're seeing the whole pitch, the whole of Atlanta, the whole of the city, the whole of the state of Georgia, as soon as you're doing that, khalas, bro, that phase of play is gone. The referee missed a foul, yeah, but it's a goal. It's shocking. It's unbelievable. It's FIFA written all over, and we need Colombia. We need England to get the job done because these boys cannot go a step further. Even the penalty. We're forgetting that they had a penalty in the first half. They could have made it 1-1. Messi again bottles it, right? But what does he get? He gets it laid on a plate. At the very end, he gets it laid on a plate. FIFA, man, they honestly, I don't know what'll go on for them. Either FIFA is corrupt or the referees are retarded. You pick your poison. The solution is still the same.
I think I have pointed this out before, like in terms of the different standards of referee with regards to the South American referees and the European referees. And today was a perfect representation of having a European referee in charge. Today, I think, what's his name? Francois Letessier or something. And the European referees on the biggest stage also not performing at the optimal level. And we see it on a week in, week out level, like with the Premier League, the Champions League, but now they bring it to the World Cup too. I don't know what has to be done, but there need to be like reports back. They literally I think they need to go back and every game has to be recorded, whereas the referees must grade themselves. And there must be an outsourcer where he grades them. And then from there, they take who should actually referee massive games or not. That type of thing.
Yeah. But I mean, bro, look at it like this. They're doing everything perfectly, right? Because as long as they favor the big sides, right? And I'm an England fan. As long as they favor the big sides, nothing will ever happen, bro. It's like everything in life, you know? You can talk about the Illuminati, the Matrix, right? As long as the top guys are served, right? No real change will ever happen. No real change. It's the same in football. If you help in England, you help in Brazil, you help in Spain, you help in France, you help in Argentina, you help all these teams, right? It doesn't matter if you these lower teams. It doesn't matter if you screw them over, because as long as our big boys are okay and our PR merchants are all okay, we're okay. It's the same with everything. It's the same with life. But yeah, Egypt should have defended better. That's the only thing I can say. And Argentina took full advantage. But bro, the fact that the Argentina fans were throwing beer on Egyptian fans who are Muslims, disgusting. Bro, like Cesar Mose came on and said that, right? That is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Like that is abhorrent. That's like I hate Argentina, right? And now I hate from the bottom of my heart Argentina. I just need them to be stopped. As long as they're stopped, Allahumma barak. I love Messi. Hate Argentina. That's it.
I think they're gonna meet the match against Colombia, so that's be an interesting one to see.
But Argentina is they're a weird team. They're a weird team because now obviously tough game against Cape Verde, which they really shouldn't have made a tough game. Tough game against Egypt, which before the game started, let's be honest, they should have made it a tough game. But yeah, they still do have that piece of quality, that at any moment they can switch on. And Lionel Messi, as much as we all did have our saying of like, this is why I was saying like he's such a good player. Why must he get the favoritism? He doesn't need it because the first goal, Messi cross, right? And that's how Argentina scored the first goal with Romero. Second
really
goal,
good cross.
Messi. Yeah, second goal, Lionel Messi scores. Lionel Messi equalizes the game for him. So Lionel Messi plays his part again, but he didn't need the help from all of this allegations and all that stuff, right? Favoritism. But like Lionel Messi doesn't need that help, and it discredits him now almost. Even all those Ballon d'Ors, bro. Like he still would have been the player in the history of the game would have probably had the most Ballon d'Ors. I don't think anyone would have ever passed 7 Ballon d'Ors or six Ballon d'Ors. So now, like all of the favoritism is discrediting the best player in the world, because like today we should have been actually talking about how amazing was Messi, but now we're talking about officials. It's actually annoying. It's annoying at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes away from his greatness, man. Because I mean, I can understand why people think he's the GOAT, right? But as you said, Nawaz, he would have had probably a couple less Ballon d'Ors. But that doesn't. If he has 8 Ballon d'Ors, 9 Ballon d'Ors, or 6 Ballon d'Ors, I don't think it changes anything for anybody, bro. Having more than like one Ballon d'Or is absolutely mental. Like having 2 is mental. 2 and 6 to me are the same. Right, 3 and 6 to me are the same, bro. It's you're a GOAT, bro. Like there's the same. Like 6 and 8 doesn't make a difference. Like Messi is for some people the GOAT, right? And at times for me, he's been the GOAT as well, right? Thanks for the follow, Jongi. Right, is incredible. But the fact that he has all these little stains on his reputation, stains on his account, bro. Like obviously he's never gonna be perfect, but this is, bro. Wallahi, like I can't get over it, man. I can't get over it. But Argentina took full advantage. Argentina took absolute full advantage. I think they should be credited for that. Lisandro Martinez did not deserve to go out at this round. He really didn't. He's been unbelievable this tournament. And I never thought I'd be propping up the Butcher.
The Butcher. I mean, Mo Salah butchered him again. He almost recreated the old 7-0 meme. Sent him the other way. But, you know, on the Argentina twin beer and Egyptians, by the way, you know what? They've become public enemy number 1 this tournament. Obviously, knocking out Cape Verde and now also knocking out Egypt. Everyone is backing the underdogs. Now, many people will be backing the team that Argentina are playing against. Argentina, though, as a community, right? You guys need to just check yourselves a bit, bro, because the reason why there isn't any, like, I guess, I don't want to be too political. Let me rather keep this one after the point. But there is a whole political reason why Argentina don't really back the non-bright colored skin people.
Yeah. This guy literally got done, bro, because they had a whole song, like a fun and joke song, which is against non-bright people, right? There's a reason why their GDP is fucked. There's a reason why their economy is fucked. The only thing Argentina is known for, is that ugly-ass white dog, and Messi and Maradona. That's it. Khalas, bro. After that, who are Argentina? They're just some random schmucks, that glaze certain European countries and glaze a way of life, I shouldn't get divulged too much into it because obviously I could get wiped off the face of the earth. But that's all they're known for, bro. But FIFA, oh my God. Real talk. Does Gianni Infantino, right? Let me word this correctly. Does Gianni Infantino, right?
Politics,
I don't even know what this guy is going on.
Who does he have a bigger crush on, right? Everyone in the chat, answer this for me. Donald Trump or Lionel Messi? You tell me. Who does he have a bigger crush on? Who gets him harder? Who gets him harder? Messi or Donald Trump?
They both kissed the wall, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'll say Lionel Messi, man, because he's younger, just because he's younger. Because these guys like young also.
Maybe as a thing for old people too.
Infantino, let's say, said against Cape Verde. Brother, let's say, said, I feel for Argentina, even and I'm a neutral. How can you say your heart is racing for Argentina, but you're a neutral, bro? Like it just doesn't make sense. It don't make sense, bro.
But
interesting. At least we know we'll see him in the quarterfinals. Sorry, Ozzy.
Well, somebody in the chat did say, who have we got in Colombia, Switzerland? What do you think is going to happen in that?
Colombia should win.
Colombia, bro.
Colombia. They should have actually won the Copa America, the latest one that Messi won, because they were the better team that day as well. So Colombia can definitely take the game to Messi. I think if I'm not mistaken, they also did win Argentina in a Copa America final once. So when it comes to Colombia and Argentina, tough game, big stage. Like Colombia know what to do, man. They know what to do. And this current team is definitely showing signs of having what it takes. If Argentina are suffering against Cape Verde and Egypt, with all due respect, Colombia is a level above those two. So hopefully they can get the job done. Just get the job done, man. Kick them out.
They're showing signs, but Argentina in the last 15 minutes of each game are coming to life. That's the most scary thing. Because they could be down 2 or 3, but they could just hit a switch like that and get back into it. So it's going to be a really interesting watch, that one.
I just can't believe the way Egypt defended, man. I was literally counting them. I was like, 6. The ball goes behind, and then it comes back, and then Messi has a free shot. I'm like, 6? Why have you got 6? in your defensive line. Oh my!
Even that
God.
last goal, when I watched that goal back, like the amount of Egyptians they're running back to get into the box, but still were so far away to even block it.
Bro, they're
Oh, that's
lazy, man.
crazy.
Like that last goal there. Like obviously we know what happened with the ref calls and stuff, but Egypt,
Yeah.
bro, they really could have avoided this because that last goal just is so frustrating. If you're Egyptian watching that last goal, you'll be kicking yourself because whoever number 5 is, I don't know the name of the players exactly. Rabia needed to be on Lautaro Martinez because Lautaro wasn't even running at full speed. He needed to be on him. And then even the guy that was marking Enzo Fernandez, you can't allow. I want to know what's Enzo's height. I'm sure he's about 5'10", maybe even lower, 5'9", maybe.
It's Nico Gonzalez, Noaz. Nico Gonzalez made a late run. He wasn't tracked, right? When there was a man there, he wasn't tracked. He made a late run, so the defender in a split second thought, shit, I have to defend 2 here. That split second is where this guy kills you, right? That's what happened. Lautaro Martinez, I've never seen him ever play well in a big game. I've never seen him. That ball was incredible. I'll be honest, that cross was unbelievable. It was right on his fucking Swede.
Yeah. On that point, though, there was so many other midfielders that could have chucked the guy's run. If they did their job in the first place, he wouldn't be put in that position to see for both players. So it's still their fault, ultimately.
It's a rush of blood, boys. But like Noaz was saying, it's that like small mentality.
Inferiority complex.
Yeah, that's the inferiority complex. Like we seen it how with Cape Verde when they conceded late on into extra time. We seen it now with Egypt again, bro. Or as we seen it with Senegal as well, because to be leading 2-0 and to throw it all away in the 90, bro, is absolutely.
They even saved a penalty. Remember, in that 90 minutes, he saved a penalty.
Yeah, and he made some big saves. That's big saves. This is a keeper also who deserves 1 million followers. Go and follow him.
Mate.
But yeah, that was great for me. In the worst way possible, that was the game of the tournament. Well, one of the games of the tournament.
And I flipping missed it. Well, the second half.
Mark, it was the game of the tournament for all the wrong reasons, right? If you are a man with a heart, a man that believes in justice, a man that believes in love and peace around the world, and doesn't believe in a piece of shit getting his games rigged every single game, this is not a game for you, right? So you didn't miss anything.
Sorry, bro. It's just disgraceful.
Yeah, but still, bro.
Like even yesterday, I know we covered the Portugal game, but yesterday, Anthony Taylor also, Rodri was pulling Ronaldo's shirt. And there was no penalty, no VAR check, by the way. We were robbed there also. I was just too emotional to give my full proper breakdown. I was crying.
We already know about Anthony Taylor and what a fraud he is. I don't even think he needs an explanation.
That was really good goal from Nico Marina, though.
Yeah, it was a good goal.
What a guy! Bro, I love this guy.
Straight from Newcastle, bro. Straight from Newcastle, bro. Honestly.
My next shirt from Spain is gonna have me covered, at the back, bro. I just
love. You're gonna rep an Arsenal. You're gonna rep an Arsenal flair.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna be a Spanish player.
No, you're sick, bro. You're sick.
I told these guys to turn that seat. I told these guys to turn that seat upside down.
It's apparently like trending now also because like
people
I've heard it twice.
Wrong channel,
bro. The number 9 now lost the midfield position. Must give it up. Put him up top. Make it your position.
Nah, man. But I mean, I know you guys talked about it yesterday. What we'll do today, right? We'll obviously preview the France-Morocco game because that's tomorrow. We'll be live straight after the France-Morocco game, so make sure you are following.
That's
obviously there's going to be more controversy.
Yeah, it's up tomorrow.
What day is it tomorrow? Wednesday. What are we doing tomorrow? Oh yeah. Okay, make sure you follow. We'll be on Thursday. I just want to touch on one thing before we preview. Oh, we won't be previewing that game. Can we just touch upon it? Can I talk about England-Mexico?
And don't forget the other game. But anyways,
what was the other game? Oh, okay. Let's go. Yeah. Let's. Good point. Really good point. USA Belgium, right? First of all, before I let the boys give their say, let me just tell you the facts of what happened. Balogun, red card against somebody. I can't remember who they played in the last round. Can Mac remind me?
So
Bosnia.
irrelevant. We can't even remember. Yeah, Bosnia.
Bosnia. I am from Bosnia. Bring me to America. They got a red card against him. Trump on the phone. Yo, mate. I don't know anything about football, but get that Belgian player on the pitch, mate. Plays, gets 2 touches as
Trump is Australian.
USA. Allahumma barik. They lose by 4-1 thanks to Leclerc, thanks to the Catalara, Mac's favorite player, and some other Donny. I don't know who scored. Hans van Aken. Hans van Aken scored. The game ends 4-1.
Yeah.
Belgium are out, and Spain play Belgium. I'm going to go straight to Mac Saeed. Mac, what did you think of that game?
Bro, I think Belgium were all over them. In the pockets, half spaces, on the overloads. You can name every single footballing term you want. You would find it in that match. That's how bad the US were. Defensively, they were all over the place. Going forward, they couldn't even put like 1 or 2 attacks possible to go forward. I got no words to describe it, the way the US played. And I have one word though for that whole game. Alhamdulillah. Those guys are out. Don't have to watch them ever again. And it's brilliant. We've seen it. They tried to do their thing with the referees and tried to favor the US, but the Belgium just nullified them so much that they couldn't do it. Even in the Mexico game, they tried to do that, and England were good. But anyways, every host team is out. We can enjoy a World Cup without any host team's favoritism. I know you're going to say Messi and whatnot, but we're going to stick with this. USA is out. I'm happy. I'm sure each and every one of you is happy. Happy days. Well done, Belgium.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was ready to add that. I saw the goals, the Catlera, whatever his name is, right? He actually finally had a decent game because he was underwhelming the entire World Cup. And everyone was busy saying, Ish, now what's going to happen with Belgium, bro? He's not performing. Lukaku only comes off the bench. What's going on? But you know what? Lukaku also, by the way, how many games in a row has he scored? Has he scored in every single game so far this World Cup? Coming off the bench.
No,
I feel like I've always seen him scoring.
He scored against Iran. No, he scored against... Who did they beat 3-2 last game?
He scored there.
Senegal.
He scored in the game before that.
Senegal, yeah. He scored Senegal. He scored in the first game against Egypt. Oh, but that was
it was an own goal, but still, it was him, you know? So, like, Lukaku is having his impact. Fair play. Yeah. That's what you call it, impact sub right there. Belgium's all-time leading goal scorer. But, overall, I think it was a game, men versus boys, football versus soccer. I think Belgium definitely just... they versus Spain next. I don't think they have what it takes to beat Spain. But as a one-time watch, it was beautiful to see Belgium absolutely take it to town on USA.
And I think no one even gave Belgium a sniff in this match. They all thought the way the US are playing, they're going to demolish them. But fair play
I think it was going to be tighter. I did think it was going to be tighter. I won't lie. But ultimately, but I think even when it came to like majority of the chances being created, like I think touches in the opposition box. I'll have to check the stats or whatever. But I think the USA were quite threatening, to be fair.
No, but it was in 11 minutes, Belgium had 6 shots. 11 minutes in the game, Belgium had 6 shots. So from that alone, it showed Belgium had total domination. But like my man Hamza said, Trossard, what a player.
I never said that. I literally never said that.
What a player.
Double words on my mouth. I literally never said that.
You know he said that. He didn't want to mention the guy's name, but you know what I'm saying.
Very false. Very, very false. Very false.
Shame. He doesn't even play for us anymore. He got sold.
Yeah, to be.
What a guy. Come to Besiktas. No.
Yeah, it worked. But yeah, that was the Belgium game. And yeah, as you mentioned, they obviously play Spain now. No host countries left. They all got bounced in the round 16, as Mac mentioned, playing Spain. I mean, we'll do a preview obviously tomorrow, but like, any chance at all?
No.
For Belgium? Give me a percentage. Let's go around the table. I want a percentage chance that they can go through. I'm going to start with Mac and then I'll finish on Nawaz. Mac?
I think there's a 30% chance they can go through.
30% chance. And chat, put in the comments below your percentage chance that Belgium can make it past Spain in the quarterfinals. But let me go to Ozzy.
20%, bro.
20%. Noaz?
I'm gonna say 40 because this whole World Cup there hasn't really been there's very few times has there been a team that's been an outright winner. At fair play, Spain has been that team for majority of their World Cup. Besides this Portugal game, but every game leading up to that, like they've been the outright better team, even when they drew 0-0 to Cape Verde. But yeah, I think I'm going to give Spain obviously 60% and Belgium 40.
Yeah, I think you guys have been very kind. I would go for 10% chance that Belgium win. Spain, you cannot even get the ball off them. So how can you score if you don't have the ball? Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Belgium
And they
have
haven't
been better
conceded
than
a goal.
Portugal,
So
yeah.
Belgium what's funny? You
have
say
been
that the defense hasn't even really. It's because of the midfield there.
they haven't been
Because the
tested.
defense isn't
Yeah.
even really solid.
but Noaz, the midfield didn't go nowhere. Rodri, yeah, you can say about penalty or whatever. That guy was the best player on the pitch yesterday by an absolute mile. By an
Yeah, he was so
absolute
good,
mile.
bro.
The way he was mopping
High
up in a
player.
game like that is ridiculous. The way he was mopping up and progressing it, like he's a freak, man. He's one of the most underrated
He's
players
good.
ever.
Is he back?
He's a
Is he
freak, man. He's a freak, genuinely.
You know what? Now we need a Spain-England final, man. We need this Pedri shoot Bellingham. Then it'll be the
Well,
ultimate test.
Pedri, shall
everyone
I
was
just
repost
end that
that
debate
video.
for you, right? Bellingham, right, is a player that actually does something, right? Pedri is cute. Bellingham will actually do something for you, right? Pedri is cute. It's like building a cake, right? Do you want to use eggs, flour, milk, and stuff, or do you want to be the glitter on top? Yeah, the glitter on top is what everyone sees. Everyone thinks glitter is nice, yeah? But you need the eggs, you need the flour, you need the bake soda, you need the oven, bro, yeah? To put all these things together. The glitter just makes everything look great, right? But you don't need the glitter, but you need the eggs and the flour. Bellingham, get shit done. Pedri is cute. That's it. Done. I don't even know
Bellingham
why
for me
this is
is
a
the better
debate.
player, though. But it is
Yeah.
a debate, though. Bellingham for me
And
is
some
the
idiots in
better
England, like Tom Garrett, said that Bellingham shouldn't even start, and he was so vehement that Bellingham shouldn't start. What a
Bellingham
monkey
is
you are,
literally
bro.
a 10, an 8, and a 6 all in one. Bro. He's the closest thing I've seen, like a modern day version of like Steven Gerrard, bro. A player that can play anywhere, any position.
He's better than
Any
Steven
position.
Gerrard because he actually gets it done on the big stage. He was
Right now, listen, like fuck this delusional. Why was this guy be delusional, bro? Like, we're having a nice conversation.
I think that's a clippable moment, huh?
He
just got kicked off.
I'll be honest,
Maybe a
Maz,
mature
and I'll
conversation.
tell you for why. I'll tell you for why, right? Right. Obviously, Steven Gerrard, beautiful player, legend of the game, right? For England, right? Bellingham has literally him and Harry Kane carried this team, bro. They've got 10 of the 11 goals so far. 10 of the 11 goals have come from Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane, and they've got plenty of assists for each other as well. Gerrard, I'm sorry, and even Frank Lampard, all the midfielders you can name me that played for England have not had an effect like Jude Bellingham, right? So when you talk about Bellingham, Pedri, it's not even close. Not even close. Because while Bellingham, when he's good, wins you Champions Leagues, Pedri, when he's good, gets bounced. Bounced by Inter Milan. Bounced by any team you can think of, he's been bounced by them.
But Pedri is not that guy that is going to get you the goals and that. He's a guy that puts it to the number 10 who eventually gives it.
Bro, the guy just fucks around, yeah? Fuck around and find out. Does he?
I think I'm being too harsh.
Bro, I've been saying this since the beginning of time. Since
it's an
Bellingham
unforced
joined Real Madrid. That
Just because of
this
the clubs.
this debate is only forced by Barcelona fanboys because Pedri, they
I'm not
believe
a
he's the
Barcelona
next
fan,
coming
man.
of Iniesta. Mac,
No,
you
but it is being
excuse
pushed.
me.
It's being pushed by
Hey,
Barca.
he pushed so unnecessary because that brother is the CEO of sideways passing. He gets the ball, he puts it there. He gets it back, he passes it back. Bro says he keeps the game ticking. Bro, I could do that for 90 minutes. You give me the ball, I give it back to the
I don't
direct.
think so. I don't
could do
think
the
so.
same thing for 90
In his
minutes.
prime, before his injury, bro. Before his injury.
No, but Uzi,
Bro,
you're underestimating it so much. Like, to do that for 90 minutes is hard, bro.
Bro,
It's not
Okay,
easy.
listen.
Vitinha does.
I
No one is
understand
saying
that.
Pedri- no one is saying
Vitinha-
Pedri isn't a good player. No one is saying Pedri
Don't
is a
say
yeah.
he's not, but don't compare him to Jude Bellingham because they said also Vitinha was better than Jude Bellingham. Look what Vitinha did now, bro. He did absolutely nothing for this Portuguese team. When you check Jude Bellingham,
told you,
he
system
can
player,
run the
system
field,
player.
bro. He can run the field.
That was the
He can-
Wolves
he
Vitinha.
can- Bro, Bellingham can play in the 6, he plays it well. He can play in the 8, he plays it well. He can play in the 10, he plays it amazing. anyway you're manager, if you're a manager and you want the most versatile player in the world, you take Jude Bellingham because he can even play in the 9, bro. He could play as a second striker. He's so amazing.
Ozzy, fuck that, bro. It's the mind. It's the mind. People call him cringe or whatever, media trained or whatever, bro. This
Mentality.
guy, the mentality on that boy is ridiculous. He was the reason for me, right, mentally, why we stayed in games in Euro 2024, why we did so well in the World Cup in 2022. And people before this tournament in England, right, I know you boys aren't in England, were genuinely questioning, like, oh, what's Bellingham good at? Has he even been any good? All this sort of stuff, right? I'm thinking, is this like, I feel like I'm being pranked. Sometimes when people talk about Jude Bellingham, I genuinely think I'm being pranked. I'm like, oh, this is a big social experiment and it's at the cost of me. Because when people don't see it with Jude Bellingham, I don't see it, man. He gets shit done. That guy gets shit done. And because of that, I'm going to use this as a segue to talk about England-Mexico, right? I stayed up for that game. I fell asleep, right? After the national anthems. Nawaz, I want to ask you, when do you think I woke up?
Right before Bellingham scored. Like, it was a sign. Like God said, bro, you're about to see something.
Wake your ass up, boy. Well, very close. The real answer was I was sleeping. And then all I hear is, and a goal for Bellingham. I hear Bellingham and I go, shoot up, bro. I look at my phone. I'm like, shit. He scored. Yeah. Then I'm gassed, bro. I'm half awake. I'm half asleep. And then go again. 2 minutes later, we score. And I'm thinking, great. Job's finished. I'll watch till halftime and then I'll go to bed. I'll have lovely time before work, right? We've won 2-0. Then Quinones scores. I was like, oh my God. So I switch the light on. I get my laptop out. I get some crisps out. I get a couple drinks out. And I'm just like, we're in it for the long haul now. We're actually in it for the long haul now. So let's sit and enjoy this game, yeah? I open it up, right? And then second half starts. Jiro Kwanzaa, defo red card, penalty, Harry Kane, King Harry. You're just the dog's bollocks, mate. You are so good. Unreal. But the guy who, for me, wins man of the match, Mac, I want you to have a quick guess who I think the man of the match was.
Dan Burn.
Jiro Kwanzaa.
Big Dan Burn, the boy from Blythe, which is about 2 miles that way. If I'm literally looking in the direction of Blythe, 2 miles that way, the boy from Blythe comes off the bench and just heads everything away, kicks everything away, sends England to the next round. Bro, that guy is going down in history. Genuinely, he's gone down in history. Just from that.
Can I point something out on that? If Southgate was in charge of this game, England would have lost.
Bro, Thomas Tuchel has 4 team talks. That's cheating. Genuinely, we talk about Argentina cheating. You can't have Tuchel have 4 team talks. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's actually not fair.
Okay, but like in terms of managers, okay, if you had Southgate there, I don't think England was winning. This guy had the ball up to actually say, from the 70th minute, we're just going to defend the whole game. We're just going to do it. Bring on Dan Burn. Nullify them on the wings. Every time they try to put the ball in, head it out. Ball in, head it out. Bro. It was a constant repetition. And they didn't even try to keep the ball. Every time they got it, they sent it flying. And then they waited again. Sent it flying, they waited again. So massive props to Thomas Tuchel. He needs all the deserve, all the praise. And I think after this World Cup, when I do have them as my low-key winners, when England actually get it done, we're going to see a whole new different take on Tuchel.
Did I say also, this is the year when the runners-up are running up, bro. Don't be surprised if if England actually do get the job done. Because I noticed this also. As the pattern gets noticed, then the pattern stops. But that's the pattern I'm noticing. When all the runners-up are running up.
No, but it's what they're finding, that late grind to get it over the line. In England, in previous years, you haven't seen that. Whereas now, they're going forward, putting a performance in, as well as defending. That pure grit and determination is taking them over the line. We haven't seen that before.
Like Mickey Mouse, bro. Harry Kane put everything on the field here. Yeah, Henderson fell off there. I think it's all right.
I would love for England to lose. That would make me so happy. But, bro...
What's your motivation
not
for that?
happening.
Because my smaller brother Zaid, he actually is a massive England fan. Because obviously, like Bafana, we love them, but we can never ever like support them on the highest stages like World Cups. So I've always supported Spain, and I've actually fallen in love with the country. For my brother Zaid, he says England for him. He doesn't understand why Premier League clubs don't support England, because it's like watching like one of those hero movies, and it's like, you know, you have your heroes, and then, you know, that amazing part in the movie where the villain, now there's a bigger villain out there. So this villain and the hero join forces, and now they try to go. So like he says, that's what it feels like watching England. We're watching this United player, Liverpool player, Chelsea player, Newcastle player all unite, and so that's why he says he loves England, and he's actually backing them to go all the way also.
That's the exact reason why I told Hamza, people of South Africa, because they watch the Premier League so much, are always going to go into the England camp. I've said it before, they will lick England's asses for whatever reason. I'm not even lying. I told Hamza the last time, and he also didn't understand. But for the way Nawaz put it, I hope you get it.
Mac, don't make me dream, though. Don't make me dream.
No, I'm not. I just think low-key.
Obviously, we're sad about Egypt.
Who has the verse?
Like, when I deep it and I think about it, I think obviously I'm sad about Egypt now, but we would have had to destroy them anyway to get to the final. Bro, if we win the world, honestly, I can't put into words. Genuinely, I can't put into words what it will feel like. I know obviously this life is just a test for the next life, right? Not to get too deep, right? If I see England win the World Cup next Sunday, I don't need anything else in football. Honestly, I've seen my team win the Premier League, seen my team win the Champions League. I've met some of my favorite ever players, right? I've interviewed a couple of them, right? And then to see England win the World Cup. Win the World Cup, yeah, I'll be done, bro. I'd leave Prem de la Creme. I don't need football anymore. I'm done. I'd hang on my boots, Xavi Alonso style, put them over my shoulder. I'll move. Fuck Xavi Alonso, yeah? Fuck Palestro. Fuck Todd Bowley, bro. I don't need any of it anymore. If England won the World Cup, bro, that would be, that'll be it. Or when I'm angry next year, thinking, oh, why is Estevan not playing? Oh, Barber, how did you miss that? Oh, Liam Delap, why are you still in my club? Just say, Hamza, you're a World Cup winner. You say that to me, I'll think, you know what? I never ever thought that day would come around. Yes, you're right, Nawaz. I am a World Cup winner, so I'm gonna be quiet and mute my mic. Yeah, that's it, bro. But yeah, he's made me dream. Thomas Tuchel is genuinely making me dream. Real talk. He's actually making me dream. And I hope you boys get that feeling at some point in your life with your national team. Because, like, yeah, obviously England is a bit of a messed up country now, right? But I still have so much love for England growing up here. But yeah, man, that performance against Mexico, I'm so glad I stayed up, right? My eyes messed up. My sleep was messed up. My head was delirious. I had to go to work. I probably didn't perform as well yesterday as I probably should have. I slept for ages last night. Mate, in 40 years' time, when my kids say, do you know when England won the World Cup in 2026? Right? When England won the World Cup in 2026, or like, how was the Mexico game? I'll think, you know what? Will I even think about how tired I was? No, I won't. I'll just think that was the day that Thomas Tuchel made me believe. And genuinely, I believe England can go all the way. I do. I know Norway are a very good team. I know Argentina and Colombia are very good teams. And I know Spain and France are very difficult teams, right? Do we have the talent to match up with some of them? Probably not, right? But this is the first time ever that I've truly believed like England can win the World Cup. Really, England could be not just champions of the world, yeah, but champions of the world, right? I could be a back-to-back champion of the world summer after summer. Bro, how can I ever be sad about my teams? You know, if that really happens, but inshallah, bro. But Mac, I'm glad you're seeing what I'm seeing, man. And shout out Zaid. Zaid, you are my hero, bro, for supporting England, bro. Genuinely. But if England won the World Cup, I don't know. I can't express to you in words what I will feel. Real talk. And Tuchel's made me believe, just like he did in 2020 when I believed my club was going into the pits. So, yeah, Thomas Tuchel, you really have rocked my world.
I think in 9 months' time after the World Cup final, England will be seeing the highest rate of baby boy names being Thomas. Like, why are you naming a boy Thomas?
Jude, Harry.
Generally, yeah, Jude.
Nani, bro, that's wild.
There's 100% Caucasian guy. Nani.
Nonny Smith. Oh, is there a Nonny Smith in class? Yes, sir, it's me. Hello.
No, when when Tohid is making the clip from yesterday about what we said about, remember we had a clip of a moment when I said it's low key. I think we should add 1 or 2 lines of Hamza also.
Yeah, of like Hamza's like I labeled it as Hamza's England fantasy, and it's 56.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so when he's making that clip, just also add that into it.
And then we can play that like just before the England game or just after the England World Cup final. Just after.
Bro,
he did make the England
yesterday when I was discussing it, this guy got the shock of his life, but I said low-key England would win.
France are dangerous, man. France and Morocco and Spain are dangerous, bro. Especially Spain, because Spain, the thing is with Pedri, I know we chat shit about him, but like Mac will know more than I would guess you two, because obviously he's a coach, right? It's obviously the momentum of a game. And that's what Pedri's really good at. It's just controlling the game. You know, same with like a player like Busquets, same with a player like Xavi. That's what makes them so great. They can do that so consistently all the time. And being the engine of a team is not easy. As Enzo's proven, you can be great sometimes, but it's hard to be great all the time, right? Pedri's great at that. But in the biggest moments, Bellingham has grinded things out.
Can I ask a question then? Right?
Yeah.
Because like okay, let's take trophies away. Like just trophies. Let's take trophies away as players, right? Jude Bellingham and Xavi, then, for example, who's the better player?
I mean, right now, bro, I'll go Xavi. Because he did what Bellingham couldn't do, right, in terms of that Pedri sort of skill set, but better, right? But he did it consistently for 20 years. How could I compare Bellingham to Xavi? You know?
Okay. But obviously, Bellingham still has a lot of games to play.
Bellingham's a different profile.
I mean,
Bellingham's definitely
that's
different
what
That's what I was going to say.
But that's exactly what Pedri and Bellingham is. Different profile of players.
But Xavi did it. Xavi did it from 1999 to 2015, right? What's Pedri done? You know what I mean? So we'll see. Like, bro, he got injured in the quarterfinals of the Euros. Spain win the Euros. I'm not saying that they did that because he wasn't there, right? But it's not like his team has needed him. If Xavi was out, bro, Spain, bro, who was Spain? Spain were in pain. Bro,
I think Uzi just experienced load shedding, by the way. Or his lights went because on TikTok it just went dark, and his StreamYard, he's frozen. I think his lights are gone.
Please, can I get a picture of this also? Someone screenshot it for me. It could come in handy.
Let's see. But yeah, I think Uzi, we've lost Uzi. There he was a bit dark there on the TikTok. I think we've lost Uzi, boys and girls.
But yeah, that's England Mexico. We'll be doing our quarterfinal recording session tomorrow, so we won't be live. Yeah, I'm correct in saying that.
Yeah. All right. Yes. So.
The one guy here said, "Hamza, we know how you feel because Africa wins the Rugby World Cup all the time." I mean, I personally don't like.
You guys are actually good at rugby, and you guys aren't ballers. That's the thing with England, bro. Like, we have been perennially like shit, no matter how. So South Africa, right? You say you're not going to win. Just real quick, Mac. Tell me why you won't win the Football World Cup. Just give me like quick reason why you won't win it.
We don't have infrastructure, bro.
And you don't have talent. You don't have the top talent.
We have talent. Right? We have talent. Don't get me wrong.
No, but
we don't have the infrastructure.
I'm talking like
you know, if
Beckham level talents. Fuck me. What about that?
Okay. Listen, okay. We have talent. It's just that we don't have the infrastructure to take them to the next level. Let me take America, for instance, okay? Who are the strikers? Balogun, where was he brought up? In England. Malik Tillman, one of the best players there against Belgium. Wait.
Let me finish my point, right?
Okay,
let me finish my point. Just on this, right? But you can say this. The reason is because obviously when I say talent, I don't mean there's not good players. Obviously, there's great players. And Bakazi, I think, is a really good player. Not even just on a troll thing, like on a genuine thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's a proper good player, right? But like Kane, you don't have a Kane there. You don't have like a Rooney. You don't have a Gascoigne. You don't have like these levels of players. England was shit. England was shit and performed very poorly in tournaments. Even with the best talent, even with the best players in the world, we had Frank Lampard, Gerrard, Terry, they did shit all. They did nothing, bro. So I'm used to us bottling. I don't know what South Africa rugby's like if they have all the talented players in the world and they just like fall so short all the time. But England, bro, I'll be honest, when I grew up, and I know it's your childhood trauma and when you go to a therapy session, Mac, just let me finish my point. Then I'll let you in, right?
Okay, go on.
And I know I'm waffling today. I understand that, right? But what I'm saying is like, when you do a therapy session, they always say, "How's your childhood? right? Were you touched as a kid, right? That's what it all come down to. That's why for me, I was touched mentally by England in a negative way. We were touched constantly, bro. So I just believe that we were never going to win, right? For England to win now would just be... I genuinely sat there when I was 13, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, 7, right? Genuinely thinking, in my head, we're never going to win. Like, we are never, ever, ever going to win. We're never going to win. So the fact that we might win is just, like, incredible. So tell me, is South Africa rugby like that? Do they have loads of talented players and then just don't win? Because I feel like they win.
See, the difference, they win because the rugby has the infrastructure. Everything is put in place for them to go on and achieve that. If you want to talk about that stance, I think it's the Proteas. They have the infrastructure. They go to semi-finals. They go to the finals, but we always choke it and come short. That's, I think, the correct comparison. But the way Hamza pointed it out, that's how I felt as a kid supporting Arsenal. Are we ever going to win the Premier League? That was the one thing I always thought, are we ever
I felt like that also, bro, because we forget Liverpool also was a bit of a late bloomer in terms of Premier Leagues also. Champions League.
Yeah, you only started getting good when you were 17, bro. Like, because you were too young for 2005. Real talk, and then that 12-year period, bro, you were 17. Your whole school period is like Liverpool, all right. They're not like Liverpool, unreal. All right. Yeah, you had the worst time in history. Liverpool were amazing, like for the 30th prior to you being born, and then when it was your childhood, bro, you just got absolutely screwed. I mean, not fully screwed.
Bro, I got bullied so many times. Like I didn't want to go into school. Like the days Liverpool lost, especially when we battled the league.
And here you are, bro. 300k followers, bro. Making videos with Bakary Sagna, making videos with Alex Iwobi, bro. Who are they? Where are they, bro? Where are they? They probably support Man United, bro. What Man United doing? Jack all, mate.
They probably washed.
Take your Quinton fortune and get the fuck out of here. Genuine. Honestly. No, I still got you back, bro.
Lovely. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
That's what I feel about. That's what I feel about England, bro. It's like I never ever believed that it would happen. Like even when we were getting to finals, semi-finals, like I hoped and I didn't want to think that we're gonna lose, but I just never thought. I thought something would happen. Always thought something would happen, but yeah, man. But anyway, Mac, Noaz, do you want to say anything else about the round of 16? Any of the games? Any of the thoughts? Any of the?
We didn't preview these guys. Did we preview?
Well, no, we're doing it tomorrow.
2 minutes.
No, they're playing now.
They're playing 2 minutes.
We did a bit.
Yeah, okay, last.
Yeah, we spoke about it, but yeah.
If you want to say anything, I think Diaz is just going to win. Colombia, sorry.
I think Switzerland don't have that good of a team still. We got AJ Rodriguez.
Manzambi, though.
He was ass. Yeah, he's not even starting, by the way. He's not even starting.
He comes off the bench and kills it. No, but he needs to stay fit for his move to Newcastle. So hopefully Liverpool don't get word of that and steal him, right? Like you did with Victor Munoz. Isak and Ekitike. Just stay on that side, yeah?
We do need another winger.
Fuck, leave us alone.
Do you know who I think is actually going to join Liverpool for the right-hand side?
Can I say it at the same time for you? Okay,
let's go.
3, 2, 1. Nusa.
Rayan. I think it'll be Rayan. From Bournemouth.
Yeah, interesting.
Because he played for Areola. Areola knows him, and they need a right-hand side player, so that's what I'm going.
One Liverpool fan was making a conspiracy. He said, like, the way that this market is going down, if a player has hype, right, his price skyrockets. So Yan Diomande had hype already. Then people like Liverpool and PSG wanted him. Now what you need to do is try and make sure there's even more hype now. Everyone was hyped as Yan Diomande up. Put the attention away from the likes of Nusa and Ryan, for example. So while everyone is talking about Yan Diomande, Liverpool is a team that actually knows how to do like negotiations and stuff very quietly and behind closed doors. So hopefully while all that talk is there, Liverpool is currently like Victor Munoz, for example. Like no one saw that coming. There was no Liverpool in talks.
I'm still yet to see what that brother can do.
No, that's so funny. You know what it is? Liverpool fans think like that because not even trying to take the piss, but you have no pull. As soon as it becomes like a big PR war, you've lost every single time. So that's what. So it is true. You need to make sure that they become some sort of like public bidding war or public war because you're going to lose every time you prove it.
Like on a real though, but on a real though, because in a sense you are right in a sense because Liverpool can't offer players what other clubs offer in terms of wages, in terms of the price tag of what the club.
I think it's just London, bro. Honestly, I think London, Manchester, bro. You actually can't beat that.
Yeah,
It's not
I
only
mean,
that.
to be
It's-
fair, yeah, that
I
also.
think
But
it's
the
the way
wages are
Liverpool
not
even buy players, like the way they scout the different type of players. It's the American system where if they pass their threshold, they're not going to invest their money in that. It's all weird thing.
Yeah, we've been very strict with it. So I mean, the club to club like budget, that's there. Liverpool are very strict with that. But even the whole wage structure, like you'll need to remember before Van Dijk and Salah were pushing for these massive contracts also. Liverpool's main problem was like, oh, we've had this wage structure which has been in since FSG has come in. And now they don't want to break that. But yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's all from me though.
No, that's I think it's been a really good episode, to be honest, bro. Obviously, it started with Egypt love, Argentina hate, and I think it's still there. I think it's still there. But have we got everything out that we need to get off? Obviously, this is a safe space for all of us. I've abused it today. Anyone else want to abuse it?
I can't wait until the live is over. That I can just tell about my political stance in Argentina.
Obviously, it's going to be very neutral, very liberal. His stance. He just wants to say it in private. It's going to be very normal. So, had FBI watching, just chill. But thank you very much for watching, guys. And obviously, a lot of people have dipped out now. But if you watch the whole show, thank you very much. If you're new here, make sure to follow. We're live every day during the World Cup. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to us. And we will see you on Thursday after France versus Morocco. See you there or be square. Love to your mothers.